Hello and welcome to the Darkest Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're playing Palworld and we're going to be talking about gunpowder and what you need to make that process easy for you. Now I'm going to hit the F command here and I'm going to go into the processor and I'm going to see that gunpowder requires charcoal and sulfur. The sulfur is what this video is really going to be about, is where you're going to get that easy mode without having to worry about an RNG chance, and I'll explain that in a minute. So I'm just going to queue this up and hit start, and it's going to process my gunpowder. Now the way you get the charcoal, and that's pretty easy too, is you go to it's actually the furnace, the furnace here, and just queue up, a bunch. And that just comes out of your wood supply, and then that will get made. So what I meant by an RNG chance for the sulfur is you can go to your the beginning aisles here, the beginner aisles, and go into the dungeons. And if you get the RNG within the dungeon, there will be sulfur nodes. But there are some dungeons when they're created that don't give you those sulfur nodes. So if you're using the dungeons as a way to get your sulfur, then it's going to be hit and miss. There's also nodes on the main map that are available, but because of high population servers, those are usually gobbled up by players running by them. So I have found down here in the western part of the world, I have marked them here with these little markers where the sulfur nodes are. So if you get this waypoint at, let me just get it here, at negative 496 dash negative 444, if you get this waypoint, then you can just come here and get these nodes. Like this here is, there's 6 nodes here, there's 2 nodes here, and these are single nodes. But you'll be able to come here, and I know there's more nodes over here. I just haven't gone over there yet to get them, because usually this is enough for me to get what I need. You will need a flying mount to get over there, I believe. This might actually connect right here. I think it might. You might be able to swim across, but climbing all these sheer cliffs would be a bear. So get a flying mount, go to this waypoint here, at negative 223, negative 442, and fly over to this point, get it, then you've unlocked it, then you can just fly down here. Now this zone is a heated zone, so you will need to have the heat resistant armor set, whatever armor set you want to wear for that. You'll need it for this area. This area also has 30 level mobs, but it's easy mode because most of them aren't hostile. And if they do get hostile, just jump on your flying mount and just fly away for a second, wait for the aggro to go away, and go back to mining your nodes. But really, it's about getting the sulfur. That seems to be the slow part of the gunpowder, how you get that going. I mean, it just seems like once I unlock these nodes, I can make as much gunpowder as I want without too much issues. And as I said, the other side of it is the charcoal component, and I think that's why I was limited to how much, I mean, they've already made it. Look at this, they've already made it. So let's just go down here and go to gunpowder. So yeah, it was the charcoal that that limited the amount of gunpowder I could make, because the sulfur part of it, actually, let's just look at it real quick. The sulfur part of it is not that much. It's a one. You need 1 sulfur and you need 2 charcoal to make the gunpowder. And then once you've made it, then you can make your ammo with the gunpowder. And that's the whole point of it, is I need handgun ammo. I'm constantly using the ammo. So that is 1 ignite and 1 gunpowder. And then you can queue the ammo, and it's I believe it's 5 times 17, right? That would be, I believe that's if I cancel that, I believe that's what, yeah, it's 5 times. So for each one you get 5. So when you queue 17, it's 5 times 17, giving you 85 rounds. So that's it, folks. Just wanted to give you an update about where the sulfur can be found. Again, granted, you can go on the main map here and find the nodes, and they'll probably will be there if you're on a low populated server, but if you're on a high populated server and people do not know about this easy location, they'll gobble them up on you. And then you could take, like I was saying, you can go into any dungeon and hope that it randomly spawns in those dungeons. That's another way of getting it. All right, well, I hope this video finds you well, and thank you for joining me. And this has been the Tarkus Zone.